All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Krakadash. We give double honors to our apostles and elders of the millstone. Also say shalom to all the Akim out there, preaching truth in all true cities. Brother Tazwan Kabar from the GMS Miami, the Heralds of Yahushai, 144, came back with another video through the Spirit. And before I start this video, I want to once again give double honors to our apostles and elders of the millstone. Also, I want to touch up on the true names of the Heavenly Father and His Son. Start with the Heavenly Father, who they so-called called God. His true name is Yahweh, all right, which His name means He is, He exists. And the true name of His Son, who we're all ignorantly called Jesus Christ, or Jesus Christos in the Spanish, or Jesus Christ in the Haitian Creole. His true name is, like His true name is Yahushai, which His name means He saves, He delivers what He's soon about to do according to prophecy. All right, and low one in that title of the video, E is itching for that chip here, right? And as we live in, all right, in the beautiful times of prophecy, yes, we are. All right, we're seeing, certain things that are being brought to light, certain things that are being revealed unto us. All right, whether it be through, whistleblowers, or whether it be through, people speaking up, or whether the Lord just plain out reveal it to us, or whether it be just being the news of the articles, which, like, for example, right now I have an article right in front of me. Okay, and yes, he is itching for that chip. As you can see, one that his time is getting pulled away from him. Yeah, that's one thing. He really can't control the time. All right, the Lord once again is shortening the days for the sake of the elect's sake, and the Lord is hearing our prayers. And when we pray to the Lord, talking about hastening times, and also too, He's seeing His kingdom, all right, falling within His hands. As we know, who's ruling the world. The so-called white man, Esau, Edom, which is the wicked. He has the ability to pull certain strings as of right now upon the earth, because the Lord set him up right now. But right now, all right, he's seeing times are getting sped up. All right, he's losing time. All right, he's in the sake of trying to implement his, his decrees, his fourth industrial revolution, emerging man with machine, and all sorts of things that he has planned. All right, but we understand through the Spirit Paya Bashimoshai, all is not going to come to his fulfill, or if I may say, he's not going to basically make it. All right, like bros like to say, the Lord is going to rug pull. If you heard that term when it comes to like crypto and investing and stuff like that, rug pull, basically going into the fact that you invest in something, invest in a coin, or I forgot how you say the term of the whatever you invest in. You invest in something, and the creator of whoever invested the coin or whatever it is, they just yank all the profit. All right, and that's how the Lord is going to do it through the Spirit, where He's going to let Esau reach a certain limit, all right, where he doesn't fulfill his plan, and the Lord is going to yank this kingdom out of His hand. All right, scriptures do talk about how the saints shall take the kingdom, starting when He shall on down, when He comes to visit the earth and our enemies. Okay, but let's get into some reading. All right, let me put the brightness up. All right, so the article says, this is the Guardian. It says, all right, Stormer says government will introduce digital IDs to ensure Britain borders are more secure as they happen. On a petition saying government should not introduce digital IDs, cards heading for 900,000 signatures. This live blog is closed. All right, and we understand the whole idea with, digital ID. All right, Esau, all right, he thinks he's smart. All right, he thinks we're not able to see through his trickeries and his snares. All right, and we also know he moves in gradualism. So, he's doing these certain things. So I can make sure this thing's recorded on the voice. All right, 414, hey, call on about right when I click it. Amen. So he likes to, like I was saying, he likes to move in gradualism. So the digital IDs, he want to basically get people in the system where they're able to upload their information, have digital IDs, walk around this information. All right, and so it could all lead to the bringing of to see him. How he may have it happen, only the Lord knows. But we not ignorant of his devices. He may try to cause it where he say, "Oh, this is not secure." All right, you can easily get hacked into it, your digital ID, or you might push out the card. It's better off to have it within you. All right, the convenience of having it within you so you don't lose it. You don't have lost track. You can't get hacked. Blase, swaze, whatever he tries to implement. All right, look at this damn demon. It says all on petition, blah, blah, blah. Should not introduce digital ID cards heading for 900,000 signatures. All right, show more. It says, as an online petition on a parliamentary website saying that the government should not include digital ID cards has attracted more than 860,000 signatures. It has gained more than 600,000 of those names since last night. And the numbers are continuing to rise very quickly. And a lot of people are not in accord, all right, with this system, because a lot of people are in a mindset of the government trying to watch me. Government is trying to take my information, which a lot of people in these times are, coming from that veil and not believing their government and not believing their president or whoever, prime minister, whoever is ruling over them at this point. Okay, causing more uproars and division. All right, as we are living in a time of division. All right, jumping down. It says these digital ID cards present an enormous opportunity for the UK. Keir Starmer said. Opposition parties have criticized the plans, and some Labour MPs have spoken out against them too. All right, so right now you have people that's for these things, and you got people that's not for these things. That division. All right, let's see, I could jump down to very key points. Well, we get the point. We get the idea. Let me see. I was trying to see if I had any other points I could probably. It says right here. It says if we get the digital ID system working and the public being with us, that will be the bedrock of the modern state and will allow for really quite exciting public service reform in the future. Progress politicians must directly confront the lies used by populists and counter their industrialized infrastructure of grievance, Keir Starmer has said in a speech that included thinly veiled criticism of Donald Trump's rhetoric. So a lot of people are against it, but knowing Esau, he's really trying to push it, whether their people want it or not. And in NBR, we understand with prophecy, there's going to be a point in time where this is going to be a great temptation upon the earth where they're going to present, to see him. But let's get some scriptures, man. Let's get the ignorant. We're not ignorant. Satan devices. And as every time I go into the MOTB or the chip, this precept somehow always comes out. It says, 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11 said, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, but we are not ignorant of his devices." Are we not ignorant of his plans? Are we not ignorant of his snares? Are we paying attention real closely through the eyes that the Lord blesses us with, the spiritual eyes? All right, because we understand that he has a bigger picture. He wants to be like the Most High. He wants to subdue men. All right, he has that God wannabe mentality. All right, he wants to put that digital on and call himself as the Most High, as he is prideful. All right, he at times believe he is the Most High. All right, trying to make all sorts of inventions and things that's against the will of Yahweh Shemashai. Also, too, that goes back to that old fight. All right, trying to get his blessing back and things that he got rooted up in him. It's also talking about he's, in vain. He's what's the word? It's just slip of mine. Unholy. All right. Also had Psalm 91 verse 3. I'm start verse 2. I'll start verse 1. He that Psalm 91 verse 1. He that dwell in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of Almighty. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the pestilence, from the noise and pestilence. Let me get that in the LT. Pharaoh. And let's see. Verse 3, for he will rescue me from every trap. All right. All right. And protect you from deadly disease. Let's go to that word fowler, what it says in the blue letter. Snare of the fowler. Fowler, trap, bait layer. Esau is a trapper. He's trying to snare you up in all types of inventions and all types of things that he has planned. The Lord will deliver us from the snare, from the traps, and and the sneaky plans he has from Esau. All right, that's why we lean more onto Yahweh Shema Shai to preserve us in these times to come, because as he's gonna push this out heavily as we get closer to the end, as you see his time is being cut off from him. All right, the Lord is gonna protect us. Remember, he has an agenda. We're able to see the agenda, but we're also tying it with the scriptures and leading more into Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, telling Esau, I know what you're thinking about. I know what you got planned. You know what I'm saying? So let's get the main precept, the Revelation 13. All right, and starting at verse 16. Start verse 15. Revelation 13 verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right, Esau is the one that has the power right now, because why? He's ruling. Okay. All right, he has power to give unto this, power to feed into the system. Okay, it says that he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right, mainly going to all right, the fundamentals of life. All right, basic fundamentals of life is all right, eating. All right, buying certain things. All right, he said he called it both all, small and great. No matter who you are, rich and poor. All right, Esau is going to present this future. All right, see that they already have in plan, or they already have made or tested. All right, to all people upon earth. All right, because once again, this whole ideal is to control humanity and be like the Most High. You want to know when you're shitting. You want to know when you're sleeping. You want to know if you're having sex. Man, it's weird. All right, it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he had that mark or the name of the beast. So you can't move around. All right, basically, without the seed is what he's trying to do. But the elect is understand that the Lord is the one who provides and who takes and all right, and do us all that, so they can put their trust in him. And Yahweh Shema Shai, because the Lord is going to provide miracles. The Lord is going to prevail at the end of the day. Remember, the NRBR for those who take the C-hip is death. All right, but those who still stand stiffly in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai and do according to the will of Yahweh Shema Shai, they're going to be preserved. All right, the elect is not going to take the C-hip. The elect is not going to buy by a system and follow the image of the beast. Nothing like that. All right, their mind is solemnly focused on Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, that's why we say thank Yahweh Shema Shai for even before these certain things happen. He's allowing us to see between the lines. All right, a lot of people are not really catching what's going on. They're not seeing through the snares and the trickeries and the unrighteous decrees that he's laying out. Okay, and what we just read was talking about in UK. Things are like this are happening in Sweden, all over the earth, and even to America. All right, talking about digital IDs here, and there's another thing they got going on with the licenses, real ID, things like that, man. You go some places, facial recognition. You go on a cruise, they're trying to do facial recognition. They see you see where they're going with these certain things. All right, getting people used to what they like to say, technology. All right, CBDCs and whatever he has going on right now. But but we peep through the spirit. Like Jay said, we be peeping things. We peep through the spirit. Through Yabashima Shai, where the roads lead to. Now we got all these roads, but it leads to one thing. See it. Okay. All right. Lord, what is viewed as edifying and give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, and Kakadash. I'm going to give double honors to our apostles, Elder Great Millstone. Also say Shalom to all the Akim out there. Preaching this truth, and all truth, see the understand, but Shalom.